everybody, guess where I am again today? I'm outside, yay! So we're continuing with our environmental art unit. Today we are working in form. Last time we worked in shape. The difference is that shape is flat and form has dimension. So 2D for flat, 3D for form. Got you? Got you. I am back out under that cool tree that I showed you a couple classes ago, right? With the Osage oranges. Why? Because they're super cool. And I like this tree. I don't know. So I have made you a sculpture example today because it's fun. So I'm going to show it to you. Here we go. Oh yeah. So I have taken those oranges and I have used the tree as my idea for the shape that I'm making, and I have used the roots and piled them up all along the roots and into the crevice of the tree so that they climb all the way up to the inside and up through that branch. Do you like it? I'm pretty excited about it. I like it. So here is my sculpture from further away so you can see it. Your job today is going to be to find some materials that you can make a sculpture with that were made by the environment. So something that is natural, that you find in the outdoors, to create some sort of built shape with. Now, I use something that's kind of circular and lumpy. So I needed to make some decisions as to what shape I was going to build. It wouldn't make a lot of sense to try to build a rectangle with that because I have no flat edges, right? So I have to kind of go with what I've got in order to figure out what shape I want to make. You could use sticks, you could use rocks, you could actually use leaves and twigs, but it's going to be harder to get them to be dimensional in an interesting way instead of flat. You could use monkey balls. I did say that, sorry. There are all kinds of things out in the world that you could use. I want you to think about what shape you want to make. I want you to try it maybe once or twice. I need you to have at least 15 things in your sculpture. So I have many make than 15. If you want to do more, that's fantastic. If you want to bring your little brother or sister along to make them collect things with you, I got no problem with that. Use them. What else are they doing? Probably on a Zoom somewhere, having no fun. So, 15 items, make a sculpture. You're going to photograph it. If you feel like a photograph is not going to do it justice, like this is going to be hard to photograph, you can do me a little video too. That would be fantastic. We actually learned how to submit a video if that's going to be better. I just need a really good view of what you're doing, okay? So 15 items, you're building a sculpture. You should think about the work that we saw by Andy Goldsworthy, by those other folks whose names Richard Schilling, all the other ones that we learned before that I'm not thinking of right at this moment because I'm walking with a camera and talking at the same time. So think about what the best angle is for your picture, right? So this shot would be very different than the one that I showed you before. Maybe as you get closer, it gives you a whole nother dimension as to what's happening in the picture. And as we go along, you can kind of see it closer and to see what's happening. Oh yeah, because we talked about having different angles of things before too, right? So there we have that as well. So interesting. Or not, whatever you think, but this is what we're doing. Okay, so moving from flat to dimensional, natural items only. You need at least 15. If you're going to stack rocks, that's a traditional idea called a cairn, C-A-R-I-N. You're going to stack them on top of each other from larger to smaller. That's totally valid and okay. They can even be little rocks. They don't have to be gigantic if you're struggling to find things to use. Usually there's something outside that you can use. Please be aware that if you can't get all 15 to stack, maybe try to get 10 and then maybe make a stack of 5 or half and half, kind of like that. That's the way you should approach it. Maybe you could try to make an arch. That would be so hard, and yet a challenge and fantastic also. If you're really struggling, please ask. Please let me know that you're struggling. Find a way to make something cool. I think that's all I have to say. Alrighty, so best of luck to you. Bye.